morning, right?
Yes. On to the next country.
That's too bad. Not surprisingly, it seems my students have taken quite a liking to you. I'm sure they'll be sad.
Aw. I guess it is unusual to see such a young witch.
It is. I wish you could stay a bit longer.
You know, I've been wondering, what will the students at the academy do once they graduate?
Go to find work, I would imagine.
They go to work?
That's right. Perhaps they could deliver packages or fly people around. Who knows?
Are the street performers who use magic also graduates of the academy? Are they getting paid for their work?
Well, I don't know how much they get paid per se, but yes, they do get paid. Still, though, they're not off showcasing their magic every day simply because they want some money.
Then what is their reason?
It's what they like to do. Think about yourself. You travel because you like it, right? And it's the same for these people. They use their magic like this because they love to make other people happy.
I think I understand. I often thought about what a wonderful country this was. The beautiful streets, the smiling people. The sight of them moved me. Royal Celestria called to me, perhaps because in its own way it reflected many of the joys I'd experienced on my journey so far.
So, Elena, what are some other things you like?
You mean besides traveling? That's a tough one.
Then you'll have to think hard.
Well, books are nice.
Oh, anything else?
Are you going to tell me why you're asking?
No reason. I was just wondering.
Oh, I know. You're going to give me a parting gift, right?
Yes, maybe.
That's sweet, but I really don't think it's all that necessary.
That's for me to decide. So would you say that you like flowers?
Sounds like a leading question to me.
Perhaps. Do you? Oh, or maybe you prefer butterflies instead?
You're the one who likes butterflies, Miss Fran.
Wait, you don't like butterflies? Very odd.
They're okay.
I see. Butterflies are just okay. But flowers, though? They're good?
You're not going to give up, are you?
What's your answer?
Sure, I like flowers.
Excellent. I'm glad we established that. Well, then let's meet at the gate tomorrow, shall we?
She's not here. Based on our conversation, I was positive that Miss Fran was going to show up with a bouquet of flowers or something, which would make me happy, but I knew they wouldn't last very long. If I saw the same flowers in another country, they would remind me of her. I would think of her and the time I spent at the academy, and I knew it'd make me sad. I decided to leave on my journey without waiting for Miss Fran. At least that way, I wouldn't have to worry about any flowers or sad feelings to come. Well, Miss Fran, I'll see you around. A flower.
Elena, you were the one who chose the life of a traveler, so of course I would never dream of trying to stop you. But I can do this much for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Miss Fran.
Just tell me, do they make you happy?
Yes, extremely.
I want you to know that my students and I are all cheering for you from the bottom of our hearts. Carry that knowledge with you always.
Thanks, everyone. I promise I'll never forget you.
Goodbye, Miss Elena.
Bye! We'd love for you to come back and see us!
I'll be patiently waiting for you.
Yeah, we'll all be waiting. I know we'll meet again someday. But until then, take care, Elena.
I will. And there on the horizon, a young witch soared over the grasslands, a beautiful smile gracing her features. She asked herself, what country will I encounter next? What sort of interesting people will I meet? Whatever the case, her heart was filled with hope. Who is this beautiful traveler? That's right. It's me. The land of truth tellers? But the map says this is...
Yes, the name changed about 6 months back. As the new name suggests, we have become a country with no liars.
Once you cross this threshold, you will no longer be able to lie, even if you're a witch.
How in the world did you find yourselves in this situation?
Well, it's all to do with the mysterious magical power of the king's sword, you see.
Sword?
That sword is brimming with magic. He used it to place a barrier around the entire country that prohibits those within from lying.
That sounds kind of shady if you ask me.
Look at you! You're already starting to be honest of your own accord. And frankly, I'm inclined to agree with you, miss. So, what would you like to do next? Will you stay and visit?
Let me think. On one hand, the whole thing is highly suspicious. But on the other, I suppose it could make a good story. So it couldn't hurt to take a quick look.
You are an honest one. Step this way into the land of truth tellers, miss.
Welcome to our damn country!
For a country ruled by such powerful magic, it looks kind of boring. Not really what I pictured. Well, I suppose I could put the king's barrier to the test. I'll try saying I am not beautiful, and we'll see what happens. Regrettably, I am not a beautiful... I am an unbelievably beautiful witch! Oh, how about that? My mouth corrected me all on its own. For some reason, I didn't believe them when they said that the rule even applied to witches. As long as we're being honest, though, it's a little too quiet for my liking. It's weird. I wonder why no one's talking. Those look good. Excuse me, are these freshly baked? Mm-hmm. Perfect, I'll take one then. Ugh, are you kidding? It's just so hard and dry. It's practically stale. It's probably unsold bread from yesterday. But she made it sound like these were fresh. Some honest country this is turning out to be. When they told me no one here could lie anymore, I assumed that meant the people would be more pure somehow. Unfortunately, I guess I was wrong. Instead, everybody seems so distant and cold, and every interaction is just so strained. I wonder what made the